Hello and welcome. I'm very happy to be with you again for another one of our meditation sessions. So sit back and let's get started. I first want to say that I hope you've been enjoying the last couple of sessions inspired by the Buddha's teachings, the teachings on compassion and loving kindness. Now, of course, that theme is not exclusive to Buddhism. It is really at the essence of all traditions and religions and teachings of truth. So my background with Paramahansa Yogananda and the Self-Realization Fellowship is very, very similar. In fact, all true traditions and religions say the same thing. So nothing exclusive, just wanting more and more love and compassion for ourselves and for the world at large. So it really is, in my experience, the reason to meditate and the reason to bring these truths into our daily life. After all, it's not what we know, it's what we do with what we know. We have to remember that whenever we're studying or listening to inspirational people and texts that we read. It's not what we know, it's what we do with that information. A very important point to remember. And there's a question that you can ask yourself now or continue over the weeks and lifetime, really. That question is, why do I meditate? Why do I meditate? Contemplate that question. You may find the answers quite interesting. There's no right or wrong, of course, and there's never just one reason. Exploring this alone could be the content of an entire weekend retreat. So keep it in mind as your meditations deepen. Well, the answer to that question may also change. So it's an interesting one to keep in mind. Now, today's meditation is again inspired by a hint of Buddhism and looks into what's called the heart of awakening. So we've had a couple of sessions really focusing in that heart center, the center of love and compassion. So let's get ready, preparing the body, breath and mind for meditation. Sitting correctly in your meditation posture. Now you know that when you sit for meditation, it's very important to always be with that awareness of your sitting posture and your state of body and mind. When you are meditating alone, please always spend a few minutes in preparation. Don't skip it, thinking that it isn't important, because it is. It's setting your body up for what you intend to make a very special time of your day. So, having placed the body in that correct posture, and you know that well by now, so I won't go into it. Just take a few moments, be there in your body, and feel the uprightness, the openness and readiness for your meditation. I always like to start the meditation with the tensing and relaxing, because that's just a real sort of positive way to let go of tension in your body. We all have that. So in our own time, let's do 3 rounds of the tensing and relaxing breath. All right, so breathing in together. Tense and hold. Double breath out. And 2 more rounds, please. Allowing your breath to return to a natural rhythm, breathing as the body demands. And when your breath is settled back into its natural rhythm, I want to revisit once again, just for a minute or so, the 4-6 breathing. That one is to be a real go-to whenever you're feeling stressed or anxious or fearful, or if you can't sleep at night, just go into the 4-6 breath, inhaling 4, exhaling 6, calming your breath, calming the central nervous system, turning off the fight or flight response. So please go ahead just for a minute or so. Now releasing the breath, counting, and resume a natural rhythm. Please become familiar with that natural breath rhythm. It can be a lifesaver, and it certainly helps us to prepare the body to be still and the mind to be clear and calm, so that our meditation can be the best it can be. You can do it. Now, invoke the stillness within and allow yourself to be open and receptive for this guided meditation. Open and receptive is often the key to the benefit that you derive from your meditations. So we're going to meditate now on 5 essential qualities that allows us to be a healthy, well-functioning human being. The first quality is simplicity. Simplicity. One is simply present without embellishing the situation with lots of projected hopes and fears. To be simple, just to be in the present with that simplicity. Yogananda's advice is very poignant here. He says, high thinking, simple living. So for a moment, just dwell on that quality of simplicity. See what it presents to you. Please don't try to be too analytical, but just sit with that word and see what presents from your own source of wisdom within. Now leave simplicity, and the next quality is openness. Openness. So imagine that all the senses are open and the world as it is can come in without distortion. So you're not placing any preconceived ideas on anything. Be open, as we've said for our meditation. Be open and receptive. Openness also implies that we can easily express ourselves to others, bearing in mind that kindness and that quality of the heartfelt sincerity comes with it as well. So a few moments to just contemplate on that quality of openness. Similarly, just feel it, just be with it. And now let that quality just settle within your consciousness. And the next quality is clarity. Clarity. The mind feels crystal clear and awake in the present. The mind is crystal clear and awake in the present. That word again, awake, that's what we need to be in our life. Awake and aware. Mindful is a similar quality. Contemplate that clarity of mind, that crystal clear clarity of mind. And leaving that now to rest in your mind. And we move now to the fourth quality, which is connectedness. Connectedness. As the experience of simplicity and openness and clarity deepens in our awareness, we begin to feel how we are profoundly interlinked with all of life. This is quite a profound realization, our connectedness to one and all. So sit with that now for a few moments and feel your inner wisdom bringing out deeper realization of these words. Connectedness. And leave that now, coming to the last of the qualities to contemplate. This one is caring, and this is the heart and mind of compassion. Caring, it is at our very essence. Hold that in your heart now. Contemplate the quality of caring. And so we have these 5 qualities, the qualities that allow us to be healthy, well-functioning human beings. Simplicity, openness, clarity, connectedness, and caring. So I want you now to meditate on just one of these qualities. Again, don't complicate it in any way. Simply be with the quality that you choose. Just choose one. Don't hum and ha about it. Just take one quality. Allow your inner wisdom to reveal to you its deeper meaning. Be spontaneous with this. Simplicity, openness, clarity, connectedness, and caring. Just one. So meditate now for a couple of minutes. I'll call you back. Coming back now. Coming back and remaining very still, passive and receptive. All is well. So I hope you have enjoyed that contemplation on these qualities. Again, I remind you that these qualities allow us to be healthy and well-functioning and the best we can be. Simplicity, openness, clarity, connection and caring. And remember to always allow these qualities to come from your heart. Be sincere. Be authentic in what you want to do in it and in how you actually manifest these qualities and actions in your life. So let's end remaining very quiet again with the quote from the Dalai Lama. May these actions produce happiness and illumination for the uplifting of the world. May these actions produce happiness and illumination for the uplifting of the world. And that's a very sincere and authentic intention. So I wish you well and enjoy whatever is left of the day that you might have ahead of you. And I look forward to our next meditation. So lots of love.